You're on BTN, the Bonton Network.
The company has always been concerned with the safety of our customers and associates. So when OSHA, the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, required that all businesses implement a Hazard Communication Standards program, we developed a comprehensive procedure to focus on chemicals in the workplace based on the Global Harmonization System, GHS. The purpose of the Hazardous Communication Program is to promote chemical safety and encourage awareness of the potential hazards associated with chemicals. This information is conveyed in two ways: safety data sheets, or SDSs, and container labels. Each department using these products needs to identify and list these products. Departments most affected are visual, maintenance, receiving, and housekeeping. Sales and office associates use products which are generally non-hazardous. However, any chemical can have harmful effects if not handled properly. Let's start with the safety data sheet, or better known as the SDS. These sheets are written by the manufacturer and explains how to use, handle, and store the product safely. They are an excellent source of detailed information about the chemical products. Under the Global Harmonization System, GHS, all SDSs must be uniformed and consistent with the same 16 headings, although 12 through 15 are not mandatory. You may obtain an SDS anytime you want to know more about the product than is written on the container label. There are two ways to obtain an SDS. The first way is for it to come with the product. Depending on where and how the product was purchased, the manufacturer may have sent the SDS with the item. The second way is to access hq.msdsonline.com/Bonton through the internet. Bonton has an e-binder on the MSDS online website that houses the MSDS for all products used within the company. Any associate can access that information and can immediately view and print out the needed SDS. In the event that there is a product not in our database, the associate can access the MSDS online database, which has more than 3.5 million SDSs. The easiest way to find out about the chemicals you use is to read all of the labels. Important words to look for are danger, warning, flammable, poison, and caution. As part of the inclusion of GHS, shipping containers must be labeled with 6 required elements: product identifier, pictogram, signal word, hazard statements, and name, address, and telephone number of the chemical manufacturer, importer, or other responsible party. There are 9 different pictures identifying different hazards: flame, indicating fire and flammables; health hazard; exclamation mark, indicating irritant; exploding bomb; corrosion; flame over circle, indicating oxidizers; gas cylinder, indicating gas under pressure; skull and crossbones, indicating acute toxicity; and environment, indicating aquatic hazard. Carefully read and follow the directions on all labels. If you have any questions about the label, contact your supervisor at once. Because all chemical containers must be properly labeled, sometimes you will need to place a replacement label on a container. You will need to use a replacement label when the manufacturer label is damaged and cannot be read, or when you transfer a chemical from its original container to another container, such as a spray bottle. It should be noted that a replacement label is not required if the temporary container is used solely by the associate who did the transferring, and if the container is emptied at the end of the associate's shift. Also, the label does not have to be replaced with a shipping label, but can be an in-house label, which does not require a pictogram or signal word. To complete a replacement label, write the product name, write the chemical name, write the appropriate hazard rating numbers in the proper blanks, and write personal protection information, including special warning, protective equipment, and first aid treatment. Another important aspect of this program is the need to have personal protective equipment, or PPE, if the product you are working on requires it. Common types of PPE include gloves, protective eyewear, and respiratory masks. The company will supply the employees with whatever PPE is needed. Each area that houses products that contain chemicals must have an up-to-date product listing, which identifies the product name, the item, the manufacturer, and the hazard type. This listing should be kept with the products for easy maintenance and keeping it current. Only those products that are used by our associates apply. Products used exclusively by leased or contract employees do not need to be listed. In order to be compliant with this standard, certain job positions have responsibilities within this program. Store managers are to ensure the program is in place and maintained in a consistent and timely manner. In stores without loss prevention, the store manager will ensure the responsibilities listed for the loss prevention manager are done. Supervisors of the area are to maintain updated listing of chemicals in their area. All applicable associates must be trained. Accurate and up-to-date training records must be maintained and accessible. All information regarding MSDS online should be posted in the associate area. The Human Resource Manager will schedule new associates to be trained in this standard. Further information on this standard, including weights and measures and detailed terminology, is located under Hazardous Communication Standard on the 1. If you have any questions regarding this or any safety-related program or issue, please contact your supervisor, the Human Resource Manager, or a member of Loss Prevention.